This bike looks illegal. 2026 Honda NM4 Vultus DCT is insane and straight from the future. What if your next motorcycle didn't look like a motorcycle at all, but something straight out of a sci-fi movie? Meet the 2026 Honda NM4 Vultus DCT, a machine so futuristic, so unconventional, that it feels like it shouldn't exist on public roads. The first time you see it, you don't just look, you stare. Low, stretched, aggressive, with sharp angular bodywork that looks more like a stealth vehicle than a cruiser. This isn't evolution, this is rebellion. Honda didn't just design a bike here, they broke every rule in the book. And just when you think it's all about looks, you realize something even crazier is happening underneath. Fully automatic dual-clutch transmission. Relaxed, almost lounge-like riding position. Integrated tech that makes it feel more like a cockpit than handlebars. This isn't about chasing speed or competing with traditional bikes. It's about creating an entirely new experience. Something bold, something different, something unforgettable. But here's the real question. Is this the future of motorcycling, or is it a machine that's simply too far ahead of its time for most riders to understand? Let's talk about the design, because honestly, this is where the 2026 Honda NM4 Vultus DCT completely shocks the system. There is nothing subtle about this machine. Every line is sharp, deliberate, and unapologetically futuristic. The bodywork wraps around the bike like armor, giving it a low-slung, almost armored appearance. From the side, it barely even looks like a motorcycle. It looks like something you'd expect to see in a cyberpunk film. The seating position is equally wild. You're not perched on top of the bike, you're sitting inside it. Feet forward, back supported, arms relaxed. It's closer to a lounge chair than a traditional riding posture. And that changes everything about how it feels on the road. This isn't about aggressive riding positions or leaning forward. It's about comfort, style, and presence. And when you roll into traffic on this thing, people don't just notice, they react. Phones come out, heads turn, conversations start. Because bikes like this don't come around often. It's not just a motorcycle, it's a statement. Now here's where things get even more interesting. The DCT system. Because the 2026 Honda NM4 Vultus DCT doesn't just look futuristic, it rides like it too. No clutch lever. No manual gear shifting. Just twist the throttle and go. At first, it feels almost too easy. Too smooth. Like something is missing. But then you realize, that's the point. The dual-clutch transmission handles everything with precision and speed that's impossible to replicate manually. Gear changes are instant, seamless, and perfectly timed. In city traffic, it's a game changer. No more constant clutch work, no more fatigue, just smooth, effortless riding. And when you open it up, the system adapts, holding gears longer, downshifting when needed, responding to your inputs instantly. You can even take control with paddle shifters, if you want that extra engagement. But here's the truth, once you experience how refined and intuitive this system is, going back to a traditional gearbox feels almost outdated. This isn't just convenience, it's a completely new way of riding. Underneath all that futuristic styling, the 2026 Honda NM4 Vultus DCT is powered by a proven parallel twin engine that delivers smooth, predictable performance. It's not about overwhelming power or aggressive acceleration, it's about control. The kind of power that feels accessible, usable, and perfectly matched to the bike's unique character. Twist the throttle, and you get a steady, confident pull that feels relaxed yet responsive. It's not trying to scare you, it's trying to work with you. And that's what makes it so different. This isn't a machine built for adrenaline junkies chasing top speeds. It's built for riders who want something unique, something comfortable, something that stands out. And thanks to the DCT system, the engine feels even smoother, even more refined. It's a combination that prioritizes experience over extremes. And once you understand that, it all starts to make sense. If there's one area where the 2026 Honda NM4 Vultus DCT truly stands apart, it's comfort. This isn't just a comfortable bike, it's a completely different approach to riding ergonomics. The seat is wide, supportive, and positioned low, giving you a sense of being in the bike rather than on it. The foot controls are stretched forward, allowing you to relax your legs, while the backrest adds an extra level of support that's rarely seen on motorcycles. This is a bike designed for long, relaxed rides. The kind where you're not rushing, not pushing, just enjoying the journey. And because of the upright, laid-back posture, fatigue is significantly reduced. You can ride longer, more comfortably, without the usual strain on your body. It's a completely different experience, one that prioritizes relaxation over aggression. And for many riders, that's exactly what they've been looking for. The 2026 Honda NM4 Vultus DCT doesn't just rely on its design to feel futuristic, it backs it up with technology. Integrated displays, customizable lighting, and rider-focused controls create an experience that feels more like piloting a machine than riding a bike. Everything is designed to be intuitive, easy to access, and seamlessly integrated into the overall design. You're not distracted by the tech, you're supported by it. And that's what makes it work. It enhances the ride without overwhelming it. It's subtle, smart, and perfectly aligned with the bike's futuristic identity. Riding the 2026 Honda NM4 Vultus DCT is unlike anything else. It's smooth, quiet, and incredibly composed. The low center of gravity makes it feel stable and planted, while the relaxed riding position encourages you to slow down and enjoy the moment. This isn't about aggressive cornering or high-speed runs, it's about cruising in style. And that's where it excels. It's not trying to compete with sport bikes or traditional cruisers, it's creating its own category. And once you embrace that, it becomes something truly special. Despite its futuristic appearance, the 2026 Honda NM4 Vultus DCT is surprisingly practical. It's easy to ride, easy to manage, and adaptable to different situations. The automatic transmission makes city riding effortless, while the comfortable ergonomics make longer rides enjoyable. It's not the most practical bike in the traditional sense, but it works. And it works well. It's a reminder that practicality doesn't always have to look conventional. So here's the big question. Is the 2026 Honda NM4 Vultus DCT too futuristic for its own good? Maybe, but that's exactly what makes it so interesting. It challenges expectations, breaks conventions, and offers something completely different from anything else on the road. It's not for everyone, and it's not trying to be. But for riders who want something unique, something bold, something that stands out, this might just be the perfect machine. It's not just a motorcycle. It's a glimpse into what the future of riding could look like.